What up, comeback crew? Hey, I was just got off a boat crew meeting just a little bit ago, and in there we talked about what we always do. We at the end we talk about what we're gonna commit to for the week, what we're gonna try to accomplish, and I had a follow up, typical follow up thing for what I was gonna do, because I'm making a bunch of power moves for trying to get back into my kids' lives, and get them to the place where they want to spend time with me again. And they used to love me. Like, my daughter was my best friend, and my kids just in general loved having me around, loved having their friends over, loved going out with me. That was our relationship, that was our nature. And this last year has just been completely upside down. So I was going to talk about that, and but because that one's obvious, that one I've vocally made a part of the comeback. So that was my go-to. But something told me to maybe go against the grain a little bit. My comfort zone, like the reason that I wasn't posting these last few months is I've been like doing the F's and like journaling and showing up to the meetings, speaking up in them and stuff like that. But the reason I wasn't posting a bunch of stuff is because I've always been the type of person that when I'm gonna do something, I don't tell anyone. Like when I decided I was gonna lose weight, I didn't tell anyone, oh, I'm trying to lose weight. Because I always hated when someone's trying to quit smoking. My best fucking friend in the world, my homeboy, like he's like a fucking brother to me. He always, like literally every single month, he's like, oh, I'm trying to quit. I'm trying to quit. And this has been going on for like fucking 18 years. So I just hate talking about what I'm gonna do, and I just like to do it. But I gotta fucking go against that when it comes to you guys and this community. Like, this is a movement. This is in and of itself this organism that's growing. We are creating right now. We are creating something by being a part of it. And how we act right now and how we do things is going to sort of set the tone and inform the future of what works and what doesn't. And so for me, I thought, like, why go against the grain? I mean, why not go against the grain and go outside of your comfort zone and just maybe share a little bit of your experience and what you're planning? Because like right now, it's just a learning experience for all of us, and we can all learn and grow from each other and what we're trying to do. With all that said, I shared with my boys at the end of the call. I said, all right, guys, I'm just going to be honest and tell you, I am committing to go into this experience, the experience tomorrow. So it's gonna be tomorrow and Thursday. Sorry, someone just ran out in the street right in front of me. Anyway, so I told them that I've committed internally, and I wasn't gonna tell anyone. I committed internally that I was going to fast, like what the Bible says, like go into it with fasting and prayer. And so I was going to fast, which I fasted yesterday. I'm still fasting now, and I'm going to fast all the way till tomorrow. That is going to it's going to give me clarity of mind. It's probably going to fuck with my energy level, because I used to be fasting all the time. I used to do intermittent fasting, and I used to fast for multiple, like 2 or 3 days, at least once a month. And it became a really vital, integral part of my health and fitness and diet. And intermittent fasting is just insane, because all the backup energy that you normally would use to metabolize the food is when your metabolic system shuts down, all that energy ends up going to your brain and to your muscular skeletal system, the two other energy sources. You have 3 energy sources: brain, gut, and skeletal muscular system. And so when you're not using one of them, when it gets turned down, all that backup energy goes to the other 2. So you're basically moving fast and thinking fast and talking fast. And I love that shit, because it gives me a feeling of empowerment that, like, that's all you need. That's all you need is you. You alone. You are good. And so for anybody who has any issues with fasting, look into it. It's a really interesting thing. I can send you some resources if you're interested in either intermittent fasting or actually multi-day fasting. It's a real thing, backed by science. It's badass. Anyway, I fasted yesterday and I'm fasting today to get my clarity, or hopefully just clear myself out. And I haven't drank now in weeks. Like, yeah, I haven't drank since Christmas Day. I was really fucking depressed because of not having my kids. So I drank on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, feeling sorry for myself and feeling like, I could do this. I deserve it. Whatever. So whatever. I did that. That was the first time and the only time in like a month. So like this is the first time I've gone a whole month without it. And then I had that little slip up, and I'm not going to worry about that. And now, bam, I was right back on it. Like, I literally, like, took everything and just dumped it out. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to let this carry over to New Year's Eve, whatever. And so on New Year's Eve, that's when I sort of, like, my brain just sort of broke. Because I was feeling it. I was feeling the pain and the anger and the sorrow and the madness and the sadness. I was letting myself fucking feel it for real because I wanted that pain to fucking burn me, to burn everything away, you know? And so that when all the rubble is all burnt away, all that's left is gold, right? And so I wanted that internal shift to happen. I wanted to have a change in my mental status in some way. I needed to shake things up. And so right now, like, I've already invested in this, and I'm already here. I might as well get squeeze every freaking drop of juice out of this experience, literal experience. And so I fasted for the last 2 days, and I'm not going to fast through the whole thing or anything, but I am not putting any substances in my body outside of basic food, clean food, like some meats and some vegetables, no bread, all that stuff, nothing but water, no other drinks. That's how I'm rolling for the whole experience, and that's a commitment I made to myself. And I was just going to keep it to myself and not tell people what I'm doing. I was just going to do it because I'm used to doing that, so I don't have to discuss everything with everyone and be like, no, it's healthy to do this. Like, I didn't want to be about that. And I get a lot of shit for fasting. I always, especially when I was in the hospital for all that time. They constantly thought, like, had counselors coming and thinking I had an eating problem. It was ridiculous. But yeah, I'm sharing it with you guys because why the fuck not? Like, you guys are my brothers. I've gotten so much out of you guys. I hope you get something out of my honesty and sharing. I'm gonna fast, but I'm also not going to put any substances in my mouth. Nothing. Not a thing. I'm not even tempted to bring like a little cannabis edible or anything. Like, nothing. Like, not even caffeine. Like, I'm just not going to mess with my consciousness. And clean foods and water and focus. Like, I want to go into this with a mindset of fasting and prayer and humility and openness. I have no idea what I'm about to face. I have no idea what this is gonna be like, and I'm not afraid. And I'm not afraid, right? Like, I'm just in a healthy way, just sort of looking at it, just open, you know? Like, it's not like I can change anything by worrying about it or thinking about it or trying to plan it. It's meant to be an experience that there's mystery involved, and I'm looking forward to it. I mean, all the things that I've gotten from Mark and from the comeback program and from the system that he's created, and we've all created together, right? That this wouldn't be anything without all of us together doing what we do. And so I hope I'm going to be a valuable part of that, and just let you guys know I'm not going to yeah, I'm not going to put any substances in my mouth, nothing, because I really want to feel every single thing I'm supposed to feel. So I am a little foggy headed sometimes, because the first couple days that you fast, you sort of like, you're having withdrawals from certain foods, and you just have weird reactions. So I did have that reaction because I was not eating as clean as I used to when I was fasting before the accident. And I'm a little bit groggy. I'm not all the way there. My brain's not all the way there, and that's why I'm gonna eat clean when I'm there, just to make sure that I'm not foggy at all. But that's my commitment: is go in clean and stay clean, and no caffeine, no nothing. So anyway, I'm gonna come back.